Welcome to the Archetypal Mosaic. This is Mikhail Tank. Today's show is a show about magic animal dolls made in Japan for a demographic of 40 to 80-year-olds. They have a lot of different ones, but they're all handmade one by one in Gifu, Japan. And on the phone is Keiko Kajita, the creator, and her son Daisuke.
Hello.
Hello Daisuke. Hello Keiko.
Hello, Keiko.
Gifu is a very special place where you create these exquisitely magic, one-of-a-kind dolls. These are animals which are handmade, one at a time, and each of them is archetypal, powerful. And the first question I have for you is, Keiko, what inspired you to create such beautiful and magical animal dolls?
これ作成するきっかけになったこと、まあ洋服の横に何か置きたいなと思って。
I was a tailor, but I wanted to provide my customers with other options. Also, I wanted to remind people kasuri, which is one of the materials of my dolls and one of the traditional Japanese fabrics for kimonos. Kasuri is a fabric which is dyed to create patterns and images. Yeah.
Beautiful. Another question is, what do you call these archetypal, powerful, one-of-a-kind animal super dolls? What do you call them in Japanese?
十二支。
Okay. We simply call them dolls. I make my dolls based on the animals of Japanese zodiac.
Oh. But you also have octopus, fish, oni, which are devils. So those are not necessarily zodiac. What are those from? Are they from Keiko's imagination, or perhaps her favorite creatures?
Yeah, I think it's only her favorite.
Okay. And what was your favorite doll or toy when you were a young lady, Keiko?
これ作るのが好きだから何でも作りたい。
My parents and I were not rich enough to buy me lots of dolls or toys. So my hobby was making something like clothing for my imaginary dolls.
That's very interesting. I want to bring the audience up to date just to explain to them a little bit how I saw these dolls originally. I was in Ryogoku, which is the location of the sumo wrestling matches. I was at a beautiful place, and they had glass cases, and these animal dolls were there inside. And I came up to the managers and I said, "Can I buy one of these?" And they said, "No, they're for display only." And I said, where can I find this beautiful, beautiful doll? They said, "We don't know." So I found it at my local department store, in a very nice department store, in a section of artists, which is so my next question is, where are your dolls available? Because they're not available on the internet, and they're only made one by one. So where are these dolls available?
講習に行ってるよ。千葉そごう工芸の蔵に講習に行ってる。
Okay, just a moment. They are, as you said, not available online, but basically you can get them from a craft shop, Koge no Kura, on the 9th floor of Chiba Sogo. In addition, though not on a regular basis, I had a pop-up shop when the department stores are having a craft show.
Wonderful. Are any of the dolls available in Ginza or Tokyo?
銀座とか東京とかそういった場所で買えますか？
買えない。
Sorry, it's not possible.
And what about Kyoto?
I think we are located in Gifu Prefecture. If you have any chance to visit Gifu, it's possible to buy, to sell our products in person.
Okay, wonderful. Now, please tell me, Keiko, about the process of making one of your dolls. How long does it take? And you already mentioned the kimono material that you use, but what are the other materials, including what goes inside of the doll? Because it's firm, but yet slightly soft. It's plush, but very comfortable to hold. And it's very magical. What are the materials, including the materials inside?
布を用意するの？
4.
型紙を作ります。1週間ぐらいかかります。それから布をカットして1日、組み立てるのに2日。
So for the first production, I need to make a template, and this takes about a week to do. After that, I need to cut a fabric, which takes 1 day. Then I sew the textile into the doll shape, and it takes 2 days, including the stuffing inside. The materials are old kasuri kimonos and cotton.
Huh. So inside of every one of these archetypal magic dolls is pure cotton, yes?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, wonderful. Tell me, what do people say about your dolls? Let me preface that by saying, if you buy things online, or if you go and go to a shop and there's a million of the same kind of creature, I don't know. It may be very wonderful for many people, but for me, it doesn't mean much. But these, like I mentioned, they're museum quality products, museum quality. I saw them under glass cases, and when I finally saw them in person, and there's only one of each, I thought, oh, there's the octopus, there's the oni, which is the demons, the fun demons. There's the penguin. There's the what do you call those fish? The ones that are poisonous, the blowfish. There's a black cat, which is like a familiar for witches. There is a beautiful elephant with a hat. These are not toys. These are powerful, kind of any age power symbols. These are very powerful things. So I want to ask you, what do people say about your dolls?
Thank you very much for your compliments. I think it's too much, but we are pleased to accept your compliments. But,
1 second. The volume is a little off. Daisuke mentioned he's pleased to accept my compliments. Please try to speak again so we can hear you clearer.
Okay, thank you for your comments. We are not sure if all of the products are made by my mom, Keiko, but people always say about my mom's dolls.
独特で可愛い。
Yeah. Just a moment. My customers tell me that my dolls are unique and adorable. In Japanese, kawaii. And they seem to love them.
Definitely love them. What additional comments or wishes might your mom like to share, including one specific question that I have about magic? Do these dolls have magic lives, magic souls that your mom breathes into them?
Yeah. So okay. I'm not sure how comment is going to be a comment like that, but
キットがあるから仕上がった人形を買うより自分で作ってほしい。
I want my customers not only to buy these dolls, but also to make them by themselves. Because I also provide self-making kits for each doll, and it's a wonderful thing to do. The kits include templates and a set of instructions in Japanese.
Wonderful. And then if somebody was to make them themselves, where would they get the cotton, the correct cotton to put into them?
中に入ってる綿はどうやって手に入れてますか？
綿は自分で買ってもらって、外側だけカットしてキットにしてる。
で、恵子さんの場合はどこで手に入れる？
うち講習の場所とかうちへ連絡がある。あとデパート。
Okay. I think I don't use any special cotton, but what important thing is to make them yourself, because it's going to be have additional meanings on your own doll.
Well, thank you. I personally purchased the one tiger made by your mom. I don't see, for me, I wouldn't want to make it myself. There's many things I make myself, like the radio show and the shows and the music and the books, but certain things I'm not good at. And your mom made such a perfect creature that it sits here and it gives life to my room, you know? So I just want to say thank you.
あんまりそういう手先が得意じゃないから自分で虎のぬいぐるみが作れるとは思わないけど、あんな素晴らしい魔法のような人形を作ってくれて、で私は一つ買ったんでそのおかげで私の部屋にその魂が吹き込まれたような感じだって。
他にいろいろいっぱいある。私はグロテスクが好きやけどお客さんは可愛いのが好きっていう。
So, thank you very much. My customers say to me that they prefer to have adorable dolls, but I have other options which could be not that kawaii. So if you have the same taste for dolls, please let me introduce other options for you.
Oh, great. And what are some of these options, just so that we can know?
他の種類ってどんなのがある？
十二支の他に日本の古来のもの、ゴンベさん、おふくさん、花子ちゃん。
So other options are all of other options are based on traditional Japanese stories. So there are too much options, so it's difficult to describe everything right now.
Let me ask one more question. Does your mom make lions?
ライオン作りますか？ライオン作ります？
何を作る？
ぬいぐるみを人形をライオン作りますか？
ライオン？ライオン作る気ない。
ライオン作る気ないけど頼まれれば作る。
考える。
So unfortunately, we don't have any lion doll, and the reason is that simply I don't like lions.
Oh,
but
interesting.
if I can, I get an offer, I will think about that.
Oh, well, you have an offer now from me. And last question I have for you about this is, what is the name of my tiger, the gold cat with the black stripes? What is the name Keiko gave it?
僕が買った虎のぬいぐるみに、名前ってありますか？
ない。
Unfortunately, no. It doesn't have any name. So you can name the doll as you like.
Okay, wonderful. And final question. Do people of all ages buy Keiko's dolls? Including older people and middle-aged people, because they're not toys, they're museum pieces. So I was wondering, her demographic, how expansive is it?
美術館級の人形だと思ってます。
もっと面白いのあるよって。
で、
ど
んな人たちが恵子さんの人形を買いますか？
そんなにたくさん作れない。
どんな人たちが？
そうだね。やっぱりおばさん。
若い人いない？
いる。
どうなの？いろんな人が
40から80まで。
The age range of my customers for my dolls are from 40 to around 80.
Oh, how interesting. From 40 years old to 80 years old.
Yes.
Oh, well, I fit right in, but definitely on the lower end of that. Okay, wonderful. So, wow. And okay, bonus last question. I just have to ask, is there any magic involved?
何か魔法を使ってますか？人形を作るの。
頭の魔法を使ってる。
I use my imagination, not magic, but people could take it as a kind of magic, I guess.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I am so happy that we had this conversation. As I mentioned, I'm an artist, and when I see true art, I become alive, and Keiko, you create true art, and every one of those pieces has life in it. So God bless you, and just keep creating. Thank you from me and everybody in the 40 to 80-year-old range that you've made happy.
Thank you very much.
As I say, ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。